So, I may cuss, but I don't curse. That's first. Bars are nice. Alright, we're gonna get right to it. Sagittarius energy. Thanks for being here. Yeah. All that good stuff. Gonna get into the Jung archetype deck. Gonna pick a card from there to set the tone as a reference point. And then we're gonna take it from there. Feel our way through. There goes the card. Bang. The Magician. The Magician. Number 25 means something to any of y'all. Whether it's a date, a birth date, or a date of an event, of a planned event. Maybe, maybe not. But possibly. Don't force it. Pause. You know? Okay. 1 second here, y'all. Bear with me. The magic soul, the wizard, the magician, the invisible bridge between perceptible material and what the intangible and profound world conceals from the view, illuminates under new stars, strange and untrodden routes. Seer and thaumaturge, companion of kings and faithful to the laws of nature, alchemist, priest, oracle who sees with violet eyes before others, with the fates with different threads of merit, still in the realms of the ogre, have not spun, visionary triangle circle and infinite under his thrice folded hat, he prays to the vertical universe and connects the volatile spirit and the earth endowed with weight. He prays to the stars with a firm voice and the curved vault of heaven by unknown ways fulfills him. Traveler of invisible worlds, Argonaut of the unknown. He dreams and loses and rediscovers himself, infinite wave that changes and molds, imprints a name on the things of the worlds. The verb marks the verb swallows ayo. The voice of a magician names and creates. The voice of a magician is always the companion of princes and orphans in search of light. The universe always answers to the soul that asks. Pretty deep, pretty profound. The universe always answers to the... Let me keep that right here just in case I need to go back to that for a minute. I feel like you're up to something. You've been up to something that warrants strategy. And you know what's bogged out, right? I'm gonna grab the tarot deck now. I'm gonna hold on to this thought, as a matter of fact, until I pull some. If I pull some tarot cards that confirms what I was about to say, oh baby. But let me not lean on my own understanding here. Spirit, what do we have for the Sagittarius energy? But we got the Magician out there so far. We do know that, right? Taking what you have to make something occur, make something happen. And like I said, I can feel that you are up to something, or were up to something, a thought process of some sort, and you were asking the stars, asking the universe, asking for guidance on how to go about doing this. I feel like you don't want to ruffle feathers. It's not that you don't mind to, but around this time you do, kind of. It's like you rather not. What do we got here? We got the Creator, Ace of Wands, and the Page of Swords in reverse. flipped out in reverse. Can you see that? So you want to start something. You want to start something new. However, it's like a career change. That's wild. But I can't make this shit up. You may want to travel in order to do this career change as well, but there is something revolving around passion that may be interfering with that move right now. I don't know exactly how to, let me see, Page of Swords too. Hold on, I'm gonna come up with it. It's coming, pause, but it is. You're trying to ball up ambition, being career driven, and passion all in one thing, and trying to be intelligent about it as well. That's a challenge. You know, how do you be, I don't know, sexy and intelligent, or passionate and intelligent, and, you know, utilize charm? Because like I mentioned before in the video, is primal instinct the enemy of intelligence? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people, and it's not that people see through it, right? Like, what if you're charming naturally? What if you're passionate naturally and it just comes off in your aura? And people are like, oh, you be doing that to, you know, get us excited, or you do that, you know, you be knowing what you're doing. And it's just like, maybe you do and maybe you don't. Maybe it's just something that you naturally possess and you just do what you do. And it works for you, but then again, maybe it doesn't. You know what I mean? So what I'm getting is like, are you doing too much, or do you have thoughts of doing too much? Think about this. And I think this is what you are thinking about, or this is what you've been thinking about. Got the Creator here in reverse. Let me grab this Creator definition too, because this is, what do you call it? Significant to the deck, this particular tarot deck. You know? But yeah, I mean, the Creator is pretty much self-explanatory, right, when you think about it, but I still want to get the definition for more, you know, maybe to bring more clarity. Like, it's a new beginning. It's a career change of some sort, or, you know, you want to start something new. It may deal with communications. It may deal with revealing yourself or exposing yourself in some kind of way, or maybe not. And this is what I think is why these cards are in reverse. Oh shit. I thought I was going to the page. Hold on. Can't be serious right now. Oh boy. The Creator card signifies that there is a powerful energy brewing in the atmosphere around you. It may feel overwhelming and tinged with undertones of darkness. Indeed, you may feel the urge to run and find shelter from this storm, but trust that you are ready to transmute this force into something that will propel you forward on your path. This card is also here to remind you of the power of the word no. No to things that overwhelm or undermine. No to people who drain your life source. No to thoughts that drag you into despair. You are mightier than you think, and a glimmer of faith paired with solid intention can give you the power to harness lightning. Each day, you have the choice to be the victim of fear and circumstance, or the creator of a new consciousness. Choose wisely. Okay. Now, see, I needed that. I'm glad I did that, because listen, Rod, this is what I'm picking up on. This is what I'm saying. This Page of Swords in reverse, I'm going to just keep it a beam with you. You are seeking to communicate something with someone or other people that jumbles up intelligence, passion, ambition, combined with this type of career change you want to make here. It might involve travel, all of these things, right? But the bottom line is this, right? What is your true intention? What is your true intention? And because these attributes already sound scattered, meaning they don't sound of sound mind when you jumble them all up together. I'm not saying it's not possible of happening, that you can't jumble all of those character traits together and make something happen. But there's also curiosity here too. So when you're trying to start something new and you do it with a flare of curiosity, what that's saying, what the universe is saying, is you're kind of like putting one foot in the water and you got one foot on the ground. You're not putting both feet in, yet you are presenting yourself like you have the ambition to do so. And this is coming across as a half-truth or as a unprepared person, as a person who's just shooting the shit. I'm just keeping it a beam with you. And this is not to discourage you. This is just to inform you that you should be intentional, heavily intentional. I believe that's what was said in this. No, it wasn't this definition. It was in the creator definition, right? And that's why the creator is in reverse here. You should be very intentional. I'm feeling, this is what I'm being said to tell you, Sagittarius. I'm feeling you're not really intentional on what your intentions are with what you're about to do or what you're trying to do. I don't think you personally have it figured out yet. And let's say you're seeking consultancy. That's what this communication is about. See, the Page of Swords can be like someone who's immature in their approach to communicate what it is that they really want to do. And it could be just because you have a lack of information, you have a lack of direction, you don't really know what it is that you want to do. Or it's A, B, C, D, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the people that you're communicating with or wanting to get consultancy from, this is be the first level of consultancy. I'm telling you right now, they're going to be more narrow, precise, and streamlined when they have conversations with you. They're going to pick your brain apart and say, what, when, where, why. You're probably going to leave the how out. The how is usually left out. The how really is the universe's thing. But all of those other W's, like, yeah, what do you want to do? Or what are you doing? And it should be clear cut and concise. If not, because the Magician card can be a trickster too, right? It can use manipulative powers in order to get, and not even to get what they want all of the time. It could become chaotic. It could just be to stir the pot and to see what happens. It's like going on a whim. It can be with the Magician. These cards like pulled like this after the Magician is signaling that. Okay. And I said if I pull some tarot cards that confirm what I was thinking, I'm going to say it, right? I just did a reading about being in control of yourself and not being able to control external forces. And I just had a dream that says otherwise. I forgot it for a minute, and I was like, after I thought about it, I was like, yo, that's deep. Because it is possible to manipulate people. And still my original stance stands. You still have the ability to control yourself, your impulse control, and this, that, and the third, right? However, can you ever think of a time that you were manipulated into doing something, or maybe you was influenced, maybe is a better word for you? Sometimes we get influenced, we get inspired by others, and that's why we do certain things. But it's also a form of manipulation. If you think of some time that someone came up with an idea and you went for it, it's a form of manipulation, whether you want to admit it or not. So it could be that type of magic going on. And I would say like this, don't be surprised if someone is stern with you or someone even tells you no. or make it fit how it's supposed to fit. You might be the person that has to tell someone else no, right? This could be someone coming towards you with curiosity and, just trying to see if you'll say yes or no, trying to see what floats your boat. You know what I'm saying? What makes you tick, or whatever the case may be. However, I'm gonna just keep it a bean. I feel it's strongly associated with you, Sagittarius. No, I truly do. But let's continue, tarot, because that would be me, just being me. Death card. See, the new beginning that you're starting, you want to start. I think you're sincere about that. Whatever you're ending and you're beginning something new, this card is telling me that you're sincere about that. You may even be sincere about the consultancy. However, it's the way, some type of way that you're doing it is suspicious. And I don't know. Maybe you don't want to be, I feel like you're feeling like you don't want to be vulnerable. And that's interfering with getting the show on the road. I feel like you feel if your ideas for this new beginning isn't broad enough, you feel like you're being more Capricornian and Saturn-like instead of being Jupiterian and Sagittarius-like. That makes sense? I'm gathering that should make sense to y'all if you're a Sagittarius watching this. It feels like almost like you're going against the grain, like you're going against your own principles. But this is something that you should remember. Career is ruled by Capricorn and Saturn. So sometimes you got to play the game, baby. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what this death and transformation card is about. Tap into your third eye too. I don't know if you're having dreams or if you're getting visions about this thing, but there's something related to that too. Like I told you, the dream I had, like there's something related to that too. Take heed to this, because I'm telling you, my dream has something to do with this. Yes, if you utilize passion, intelligence, and ambition, and you're visibly doing that, you can manipulate people. And it could be for good, it could be for bad. I haven't ever said manipulation is a bad thing. I don't look at it that way. I'm a moral when it comes to it. It is what it is. However, are you prepared to take on that type of responsibility? Because there is responsibility that comes with that, even for yourself. Are you able to handle that? Are you able to handle people looking in your window, so to speak, into your soul? Because they're looking at you, or they continuously look at you. This might be something that has to deal with social media. This might have to deal with some type of platform, OnlyFans. I don't know. I ain't judging. But are you prepared to deal with the ugly comments that come with it? Or will you turn the comments off? And I'm not saying either is right or wrong. I'm just saying, have you thought all of these things out? Because curiosity, that's what curiosity should be about. Fully. Because sometimes curiosity to me is like a surface thing. It's like real Gemini. It's like really like trying to ask the easy questions. When I'm telling you, you should probably go into depth. Because the people that you speak to, I'm feeling Capricorn. The moon is in Capricorn right now too. The people that you speak to are going to be real dry and straight with you. Like, listen, this is how the business goes. This is how the business is going to go when we're no longer here. These parts of business. If you read any astrology books, they're going to tell you things that are Capricornian in structure, they remain for a long time. They don't change. It takes generations to change things like that. That's why the Egyptian pyramids lasted so long. And that's all. Those are Capricornian structures. Entities that have been here 150 years in business, and the owners, the founders, they're dead. But the company's still here, right? Corpse. Death card. Let me pull some more tarot. King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. You see what I'm saying? This is real business. This is real business here. This is not as flighty as you may want to be about this. And this is when you hear stories of how when it's no longer fun, when it's all business, that's when it saps the energy out of you. This is how you may feel. I read that. Sap the energy, the creator card, right? Don't let someone sap the energy out of you. These people are not going to let you do that either. And how that could be done, because you're going to feel it's going to be a two-way street. The people that you're trying to deal with or start this new beginning with, they're going to feel like, look, don't play with us. We've been in business, or we've been doing it this type of way. We're telling you how this is done. If you want to do it, let's do it. But don't fuck around. And you're going to feel like, well, I want to be innovative. I want to be creative. I want to be new, right? And that's where both points are valid. But you got to understand, you can't be curious. You can't be curious at that point when you're trying to introduce something new. You understand what I'm saying? When it comes to business, you got to say, look, I've been doing this already. It's gotten this type of traction. It's gotten this many views. It's gotten this many looks, this many impressions. Show a chart. Come with a presentation, a PowerPoint joint. Bars. Fucking nice. What's this? The Lovers. I don't know what this got to do with it, but we about to find out. What this got to do with it? What love got to do with it? See, something about that passion, that intelligence and all that. Okay. Something along those lines, right? Maybe you want to work with people that you actually love. I don't think that's the worst thing in the world. This card is pumping out too. 6 of Cups, pumping out. What am I seeing? Lovers and all. Come on. What am I doing? 6 of Cups. You might have left a bad taste in somebody's mouth too. Pause. And you wanna fix things up. You want to become more harmonious with them. It could have something to do with the Lovers too, because this deals with harmony as well. You like want to start over again. That could be something about the new beginnings too. You want to start over again. You want to renew it. You want to do it fresh. You want to be like, you feel kiddie with this person or these people. But I feel that they're pretty rigid. I feel like you're reaching out to these people because you know they're about business. You know they're about their business. But, all right, look, it's not that you can't transform the business. The newness that I'm talking about, because the Death card is here, maybe the old regime or the way of doing things can use an upbeat, can use some change. But you have to be serious about it. Your intent has to be on point. That Creator card is in reverse. All right? Because this is where I was. Let me get back to it. The sapping of the energy. They're going to feel like, yo, don't sap our energy because you're just being curious and you're not serious. At least be serious about your innovation. Be serious about your creations. Be serious about what it is that you want to do and how these people can assist you and will assist you. All right? You're also going to feel like, please don't drain me with the sluggish, dry, slow, don't care about people vibe, right? Like I said, corporations, if corporations exist when the founders are dead, what does that tell you about how they feel about people? Like, people are just expendable. It doesn't really matter when it comes to the brand and the logo and the name living on. I'm just keeping it a bean. What better time to explain this when the moon is in Capricorn, right? And there's an upside to this. If you have forward thinking and you think legacy and you think of names being passed on, right? Something being left behind, there could be a lot of power and a lot of admiration that's attached to thinking in that type of way. But it doesn't mean that you have to subscribe to that. I'm feeling you, Sagittarius, are much more lively and much more looking towards the humanity aspect of it. And not for nothing, I agree with you. Add that into the, you know what I mean? Into the jumbo pot. And have these people deal with you accordingly. But again, I must stress this. Don't think it's not business though. You can't come to these people and it's not business. So whatever it is, if you, I don't know, want to pour wax on your on your hand during an episode or, you know, during a skit. All right, you got some proof that that's going to work? Because if it bombs, these people are going to be like, you see, this is what I'm talking about. Like, what was you intending to do? Like, what does that have to do with the price of tea in China? They might not be tolerant of your curious failures. Strength in reverse. Clarify strength in reverse, Spirit. What's this? The Nine of Wands in reverse. What you come from experiencing, there's a reason why you're changing careers. It had you bogged down. It had you getting tired. I felt like it's spreading you thin. See, the Magician card pops up upright though. Now, anyway, what you was doing had you spread thin, and that has something to do with why you're quitting it or why you're doing something new now. You may have also developed another skill in the process, or you already had a skill that you were not honing in on, you were not capitalizing off of. It's just a skill that you were, again, being curious about, playing around with it. I'm getting a lot of surface Gemini energy, which is the opposition of Sagittarius. And this is probably why we're having this discussion. You should be more serious about what it is that you're putting forth right now. So the whole Nine of Wands energy in reverse is, after the Strength card in reverse, deals with you not being able to harness your potentials, your skills in a way that is impactful. I'm just keeping it a bean. It can be seen, bars are nice, we know that. But okay, how far is that going? Sagittarius energy is supposed to expand, right? I'm really feeling and sensing that it has something to do with views. I'm just keeping it a bean, yo. And if that's resonating, please take heed to what I'm saying right now. I'm leaving that there because I feel like the message is very clear, and it's going to keep on, because you have the magician powers, you have the magic. You keep playing. Somebody said because you can. All right. What you want is, a part of you wants to be more serious about this. That's why this is happening. That's why you're changing a career. Somebody told you you got some pizzazz or something about that other skill that we're talking about. Avalon. Let me get the book. If you draw this card, a powerful, magical energy wants to rise within you. Pause, that's crazy work right there. The moon dragon is awakening the priestess or the sorcerer within you and will travel with you to Avalon, the Isle of Apple Trees. Follow this very beautiful silver dragon to the world of your ancestors, allowing it to lead the way. Take a look at the long line of your ancestors. You see, I just want to interrupt right there. See what I was talking about, legacy being left behind, and just hearing the ancestors word right there is more of a confirmation that's telling you, think about legacy, think about what was left behind to you, whether it was just DNA, and start to take your craft more serious. Take a long look at the line of your ancestors, at the priesthoods that have gone before you, at the sorcerers and shamans. Recognize the things that stand at your shoulder, the beings that you have been in the past. Take the magic and the knowledge deep into your heart and speak as you once did, full of wisdom and gentleness to those who need it. The Knight of the Round Table, who were all connected to the power of dragons, brought the mortally wounded King Arthur from his last battle to Avalon. Despite their great healing powers, the priestess of Avalon were unable to save his life, and with this great king, a great hope died, that of bringing an end to the rule of fear. Many hundreds of years now have passed. The hope has reawakened. Knights, sorcerers, and priestesses once traveled to pay their last respects to their beloved king on the Isle of Priestesses, leaving a token on his grave mound. You were there then, and the token should remind you of this. Take it back for yourself. Meditation. Light one blue and 2 white candles. Play some calming instrumental music. Lie down and close your eyes. Now call the silver moon dragon. Visualize how it appears in the room and mount its back. As it takes you to King Arthur's grave mound, and listen to the dragon as it tells you, prepare for a journey beyond time and space. It flies up into the air with you at the speed of lightning, and you pass through an energy tunnel before landing greatly in front of King Arthur's grave. You are on Avalon. King Arthur's grave is freshly dug and lies beneath an ancient cherry tree in blossom. Stand before the grave and see what lies there. It is something that you left there all those years ago. Take this token back, kneel before the grave of the king who once touched your heart so deeply. Now look at the token and place it where it belongs. Integrate it into your body. Sense the vibration that it unleashes and feel the magical power that resides within it. Stand up and return to the beautiful moon dragon. It will bring you back to your own time. Listen to its gentle parting words. It's good to have you back. You see, and that's the thing here. This is like a lost treasure that's within you, passed down. That's why you're curious about it, because you know you got it, but you play with it. Maybe because you don't believe it's doable in this time to the extent of how King Arthur did it, but that's what inspired you. That's what got you in. That's what got you into the loop in past lives. You know, and if something died with him, a great hope died with him. This new innovative flair that you want to bring to the business world of creativity or whatever it is that you're doing, it's saying to grab that back. State your piece when you speak with these people, when you consult with these people or this person, this lover, whoever it is, and find a way to commingle the two. It's probably going to take some negotiation. We've seen harmony. We've seen the lovers. We've seen, what was it, the lovers and what else? Six of Cups. Magician card was in the beginning of the archetype. So this whole thing was revolving around, and the Magician card came out as well. And shoot your elevator pitch like, yo, this is going to transform the game. This is going to change the game. But you have to be confident. You have to be sure of what it is that you're bringing to the table. I don't know how many times I got to stress that. Till next time, I'm out.